I'd wet the bed. I mean, I wet the bed till I was about 30 anyway. Did you too?
Not until I was like a teenager.
Oh, that's nothing, bro. And that was a pretty crazy night.
Hold on 1 second. You wet the bed till you were 13?
I don't know.
Be
probably
honest.
around there, I would guess. Yeah.
I gotta watch you like a hawk.
Damn.
Those people always arsonists.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking-
It might have been a little bit like maybe not 13, but close. Maybe 10, at least.
Well, 10 ain't far from 13 if you're talking at least. So probably fucking.
No, but yeah, I had a huge issue with it. It was terrible.
Dude, I used to have those buzzer underwear, bro. They put these underwear on you. When the urine would hit them, a buzzer would go off,
Oh
right?
my god.
I'm not joking. Look them up online. This ain't no joke, bro. So I went to my grandparents. My mother didn't tell them that I had these, right?
I'm really hoping these are a real thing and not just like a torture device your parents put on you.
Not at all,
That they
bro.
made by themselves.
This doctor gave them to us, dude. This dude was a bona
What you like,
fide.
Google?
This dude was a bona fide doctor. So we went there. I got the electric pants on, dude. You know,
Wait, what should I Google?
I'm getting my rest. Probably, buzzer underwear for urinators. I would Google buzzer underwear for urinators. So then, but they didn't tell my grandfather, right? So he fucking, and they had a small house, bro, a little bitty house. So my fucking crotch is just like he wakes up middle of the night, dude. I'm fucking.
You're on fire.
I'm not on fire, but I'm buzzing hard, bro. Because I'd had apple juice, man. I think the first wig ever, man. This kid named Brian St. Pierre, bro. And they put him in class.
He was a white dude that was trying to be black?
Yeah, he was a white dude. They
Where
put
did
him
he move from?
I don't fuck nowhere, bro. He fucking just, he was raised like, kind of like, he was like Mowgli, like he was just fucking spent a little bit of time on the other side of town, and the brothers really got a hold of him. And and he was cool though. He was a cool dude, man.
Mowgli.
Right? He was, bro. He was like a Mowgli,
My whole body just shook. I thought it was an earthquake for a minute.
He was like,
Oh my God.
that's that inner yoga, bro. That's that inner yoga. But look, man, they put him in the fucking mentally handicapped class, bro, because they'd never seen it before. They'd never seen it before. They put him in class with kids with Down syndrome, with kids in wheelchairs. They put him.
What? Just a dude who had like couldn't he just be like, "Hey guys, this is just the way I want to talk."
I don't even know what the fuck you're saying, Lee, right now. You sound like him right now. They'll probably put you in that class right now.
Lee would be in, dude.
You don't even know what you're saying.
Crazy
You're like that fucking... You're like,
No, they put the wigger in the special class.
that's who you sounded. That's what that dude sounded like.
The
I wanted
crazy-
$1 today.
Lee-
You sound like cousin it. Shit. I'm like, what the fuck you saying? I'm over here,
Before we started, Lee kept thinking he was hearing a buzzing in the
Oh
mics.
my God, people, we started late.
And
Because
now-
Lee was looking around the room like,
And
what
now
the
he's
fuck?
making a buzzing in the mics.
Listen to him. He's the walking buzz over here. Oh,
Well, when I was a kid, they had a boy in our neighborhood named Mario, right? And he was, dude, he ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But when I was young, he would shit in his yard, make me bury it. And that's how I was allowed to be friends with him.
How did he make you bury it?
He just asked me to do it, and I was afraid not to do it, I
He
think.
said, "Hey, yo, dude, you're not gonna believe this, but I took a shit and it's out my yard. I can't even bury it because I'll throw up. Hey, do me a favor and go bury it."
Yeah. He was dark, man. He had a real dark vision. And he probably, honestly, dude, he probably shit 200, 300 times and I buried it.
No,
I swear to God.
Come on,
I swear to
Really?
God. I swear to God, dude. And he,
How'd you not run out of places to make new holes? Did you think you ever dug up old shit to put in new shit?
oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We basically had like the only setup I had, and I didn't even have a strong system. The only setup I had was like one of those plastic, beach,
Oh no,
like a beach setup. Dude, I'm
How'd you
talking,
get
I was
in there?
7.
So wait a minute, this 7-year-old was doing this. How old was he?
He was 8 or 9.
Oh, he's tricking you by
Yeah.
being older.
He was older, and
2 years when you're 7 is a long stretch. You know, when you're 32,
Oh, yeah.
32 to 34, that doesn't mean shit.
whatever, dude. You-
7 and 9, that's a big stretch.
yeah, you go shit at your house, buddy. That's what I tell people now. But-
So for what was the? Do you remember the first? There's no way you really remember.
I remember
what
100%.
he said.
I don't remember what he said, but I remember.
How did it happen? How did it happen? Will you find yourself with a plastic shovel and another person's shit, going, "Damn"? How did it come to this?
Well, it came to it because I know my brother probably wasn't around, and I wanted somebody to play with, and he was older, so I was hanging out, and he was deviant, man.
How so?
He just had a little bit of like he was kind of slithering. You know what I'm talking about? From
He knew how to manipulate you.
yeah, he was
Obviously, you buried his shit 200 plus times.
like he had the same color in the outside of his eye and the inside of his eye. You know what I'm talking
Like a
about?
demon.
Yeah, like a light
El
demon.
Diablo.
Yeah, like a El Diablo, but also who was in elementary school.
Oh, interesting.
But he
So when you first found yourself, do you remember the feeling that you first found when you were digging a hole for a dude's shit? Like, just thinking, what am I? How long can I do this? What if he keeps asking? How do I stop this? How did you wind up stopping? That's maybe a better question.
you know what? I don't remember how it kind of how
Petered
it kind
off?
of petered off. I don't remember how it kind of tapered off. You know?
His parents ever like, hey, do you ever shit in the house? How come we don't have any missing toilet paper?
Well, dude, you know what? That's what I think it was. I think he was lazy. He was. I'm serious. And he sat outside behind his slide. They had a slide in his yard because they had, a little bit of money.
God.
And he sat outside behind the slide.
Shat is a great word too, by the way.
And it was silty, kind of soil and sand. And I remember going over there, and I still remember. I remember the shade of it, honestly.
What it look like?
I would say like a taupe, but with a little more brown in it. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, LeCedric. They had a brother nearby, right, wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I hadn't even talked to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, LeCedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. LeCedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. She was like one of those, what are those people that slide the thing on the ice, she said?
Curlers?
Yeah, she was a curler. And, but I was, in my head, I was like, this is the best fucking night ever. So I would do some cocaine at the house and put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on and put on sunglasses and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, you know. And one time I was making a smoothie, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it's pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie and I'm fucking coked up. I'm partying, I'm living high on the hog. Got these 2 vests on maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out with the blender going, 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall,
Oh, no.
and tell him like, hey, man.
2:30 in the morning? I got locked out. And the
locked
blender's
out, and
on,
the blender's
son.
going.
Oh my God, he must have hated you.
Oh, the blender shorts out and smoke happens. The fire alarm starts going off in the building right as I'm at his door knocking, right?
Oh my God.
So now he's pissed and he's like, what's going on? And I didn't know what to say. I told him that I was throwing a late Christmas party, dude. It was fucking end of January.
How old were you at the time?
Huh? Oh, this is 2.5 years ago. So I was 35. I was 35. Bro, so he comes back to my apartment, right? He's fucking pissed. He unlocks the door. There's nobody in there.
Like a quart, like an eighth of an ounce in his chest plate, bro. You can't even make a wish on their bones, you know? There's nothing in there.
Where do you get all those hamsters from?
That's well, they breed them in our town. I used to work for this group. They used to sell tattooed hamsters and guinea pigs after,
They tattoo them?
yeah, they used to brand them with concerts and raves. They would say it's tattooed just to make people not be as sad about it. But it was a brand, bro. A brand, bro.
Of what?
With like heat and ink, bro.
For what? Like, what did it say?
311, Green Day, anything like of different bands that were coming to town. Toadies.
That's
Swear to
fucked
God,
up.
bro. Toadies, Acid Bath. Who else? Raves. Whatever, bro. We used to truck these hamps into the city and fucking vend them, bro. We did, man. Because there wasn't much work in our town, dude. You know, you had to get what you could get, and they had a man that bred hamsters, and they had to do the tattoos, and they fucking met up, and that was a merger. That's big business, you know. And they started
A merger.
They started doing it.
Man, I got me some 300 mouse in my house and shit. And some other guy's like, you know what, man? I'm a pretty good tattoo artist.
That's Louisiana.
And that's it. A merger is formed.
That means someone listening to this right now has had a hamster with like a band label on it. Like,
Who the
burned
fuck
it.
buys a hamster? Listen, if I went to a concert, do you think I'm bringing a hamster home with
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
ACDC? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be fucked up the whole night with this hamster in my
But
pocket.
when you leave, Coco, when you leave the place, that's when we get you, bro.